Alright, it looks like it's recording now. G'day everyone. I just did a pretty good tutorial, I thought. I played the whole song really well and then discovered that I hadn't actually pushed the record button properly. So this is take two, where I'm going to show you like a practical application of putting the sixth chords into a rock blues progression. To sort of rock it up and give it that boogie shuffle kind of feel. And the song is one that everyone probably knows, is the Beatles, Back in the USSR. It's got quite a hard driving rock sort of style to it. So I've just done all this, but I'm going to do it all again now while it's recording properly. I'll show you the chords and some of the little fingerings that I do for it, and then we'll have a go at playing it, and hopefully I won't make any mistakes. Alright, so it plays in A, but the very first chord is an E7th, which I play here. And to try and get that sort of typical Beatles climb, how the chord builds, just start with the two center strings, and then go to the bottom three strings, and then all four strings. And then I hit this fifth fret here to get that, real typical climb they have in their chords. And then we're in A. Now to play the A6, I'm going to hit this second string, second fret, which is actually if I'm right, it's an F sharp minor chord, which you're alternating with your A. So every time I play an A, I'm also going to just be, you'll see that finger's just sort of hitting that sixth chord there. Then I go to D, which I play by barring the second fret and playing this fifth fret here. And I tend to play, you can play the D6 by letting go, but I tend to play it by hitting this fourth fret here. Because it's the first string that I hit, sort of emphasizes it a bit. But also because it's the same, I can then use that same shape when I slide down to the C. It's pretty well the same thing. Or up to the E. D to E, so barring the fourth fret. 4, 5, 6, 7, playing the seventh fret there. So they're my pretty well C to D to E, I'm playing the same shape. And there's a little, you actually play a D sharp in one of them where you go, so it's just sliding up the frets. So they're the chords for the main verses. Looking forward in the music. Alright, when you're in E, just for that bit where they go back in the US, and it repeats, it becomes an E7th. So I'm changing from this finger to this finger on the fifth fret for the E7th. Back in the US, back in the USSR. Then for the Ukraine girls really knock me out when it goes to that bridge. I'm going to play a B here, and then slide to a C. I'll keep the same shape rather than going to our normal fingering for a C. From B to C sharp. And sometimes I go to the D right up here, so just keeping the same shape because it makes it easier to then go. It just does that, slides one fret at a time all the way back down again. So now we're in B. B7th is just by removing this finger, so you're barring the second fret and playing third string, third fret, B7th. And because I'm in this position, I'm going to play my C7th with the same fingering. I'm just going to slide up a fret. Instead of playing, there's lots of other ways you can play a C7th, but that's why I'm going to play there, because it's just right next to the B7th. Alright, I think that is all the chords and the chord shapes. Right at the very end, where they're singing that really high falsetto bit. I've been just seeing if it's worthwhile stretching my finger up to go. You can sort of get melody there on the, what's that, the 7th fret and the 4th fret, but it's a bit of a stretch. If you're singing it, I wouldn't bother. All right, so if that makes sense, let's see if I can play you the song and show you how it just sounds so much better by throwing in those 6th chords. Alrighty. Flew in from Miami Beach, BOAC. Didn't get to bed last night. All the way the paper bag was on my knee. Man, I had a dreadful fright. I'm back in the USSR. You don't know how lucky you are, boy. Back in the USSR. Been away so long I hardly knew the place. Gee, it's good to be back home. Leave it till tomorrow to unpack my case. Honey, disconnect the phone. I'm back in the USSR. You don't know how lucky you are, boy. Back in the US, back in the US, back in the USSR. Well, the Ukraine girls really knock me out. They leave the West behind. And Moscow girls make me sing and shout. And Georgia's always on my mind. I'm back in the USSR. You don't know how lucky you are, boy. Back in the USSR. Well, the Ukraine girls really knock me out. They leave the West behind. And Moscow girls make me sing and shout. And Georgia's always on my mind. Show me round the Snow Peak Mountains way down south. Take me to your daddy's farm. Let me hear your balalaikas ringing out. Come and keep your comrade warm. I'm back in the USSR. You don't know how lucky you are, boy. Back in the USSR. There you go. Not a bad effort, I hope. Thanks a lot. Keep playing. Cheers.